we're live. All right, welcome. I am Courtney from Leapin and we're here, and I'm so excited that we are about to have Wild Zora on. She just happened. Oh my gosh, we have so many people. I'm so excited. Hello.
Hi, Courtney. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yes.
You can't hear me? You can hear me.
It's a little bit, you gotta maybe yell a little bit, but I think everybody else can hear. Because I heard
Okay.
you when I recorded you, so I think we're good. We're gonna go with it.
Let's try.
Okay. So if you just joined us, we're here with Wild Zora. I am so excited. Wild Zora and Josh are a couple of my favorite. They are just amazing. And I'm so excited right now because we're going to just get to find out a little bit more about Zora and Wild Zora and how the company got started, how they're working with Leapin Lizard, and then we have a little treat for you all. So stick around till the end if you can, because this is going to be super fun.
Okay, and I think we're going to do some cooking as well, right?
Yes.
And we also have for you a coupon code, so we're going to give that to you as well.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's get started. So tell me a little bit about how Wild Zora got started.
So Wild Zora got started back in 2014. In 2012, our family moved to Colorado. We were living in England, and before that in Czech Republic. And so we were moving back to the U.S. And we moved to Fort Collins, and we started to hike a lot, and we were always eating way too many sweet bars. Like, we were really excited to discover the new sweet bars that we have, missed. But what we noticed that they would just spike our blood sugar. Basically, I would give, kids 230, 250 calories, and their energy would just burst. And then they would, within 40 minutes, they would crash and they would come ask me for more food. And so I really started my business because I didn't want to feed them. We were kind of clear that we have to have a snack for us as a family that would have more protein. And so I started to look naturally into jerky, and I wasn't happy with the quality of the meat. A lot of the beef in the U.S. has growth hormones, and we needed to avoid that. And I also wanted to turn it or make something a little more balanced, not just chew on a salty piece of meat. I wanted a little more organic ingredients in it, organic veggies as well. And so as I was waiting for my work permit, and green card, I was just experimenting at home with a dehydrator and an oven. And every time kids came from school, and I had new flavor for them, and they didn't like bunch of them, so I just kept at it.
I love
And
it.
I'm not a food scientist or a professional chef. It's just a lot of stubbornness and trial and error. And in about a year, we got to the first three flavors, and we took it to a local farmers market in Fort Collins, which was a great testing ground, and we got a lot of feedback from customers. And so that's kind of how it started.
I love it. And you guys have diversified so much. Like in your line, like I remember when it was meat and veggie bars and we did those labels for you, like when you first started. And now you have diversified. So what kind of products do you guys offer?
So basically, the easiest to understand it is we have the dehydrated line, which is the meat and veggie bars. Today, we also have organic fruits. Those are also air dried, so it's also dehydrated. And then back in late 2017, really 2018, we got into freeze drying. So that's a different technology. And we got into these like backpacking meals.
My
You
favorite.
find them at places like REI. And when you go into the woods on a hike, you just basically pour hot water in it, and it all rehydrates without any kind of cooking. So that's what we started to do. We have some that are with meat, and then we have some that are that are vegan. So this is more like a breakfast option. So we started to do these freeze dried line as well. And then later, I think is the latest are the fruits, but then also, okay, this is the market research, okay, that we have done, which is like none. That's how professional we are. About 2 years ago, I showed up home after making meat bars, and Abby, our daughter, she's 15 today. So she was only 11
Oh
or
my God.
12. And she told me, like, Mom, I really like soups. Could you just figure out something and make me soups so I can just make it easily? When I come back from school, I can just make a quick soup instant and I don't have to worry about it. And I was like, thinking about it for about 30 seconds. So that was our market research. And I said, oh, that's a great idea. Let's make soups.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, you know what though? Your soups, and I have to say, because if you're just joining us, I'm with Wild Zora. Zora's and Josh they're part of our longtime Leapin Lizard community, and they make some just awesome things. And you guys like saved me when I was on expedition last year in Mongolia. Like I had your soups and I would drink them out in the middle of the woods, and all my kids would be like, "What are you eating?" And I'm like, "I am fueling my soul right now with all of your soups."
And Courtney, are you celiac? Are you gluten-free?
I'm not, but
You're
I
not.
will still, but I can still, I mean, I love that stuff regardless. But it gave me a lot of energy and it kept me really warm, especially on those cold evenings.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the soups are little tiny snacks. They rehydrate in a cup. It has only like 50 calories. So I really thought about it more like it's a warm beverage. It's
Yes.
not really a broth because there are some chunks of veggies and the meat, but it's really more like a warm beverage. But Abby at home, she puts like leftovers of rice in it, or in the
it's
morning,
perfect.
sometimes put like a soft boiled egg in it, and it just makes it like a really nice savory, morning breakfast.
I love it. I love
So
it. We're actually in a second, after we talk some labels, we're gonna actually make one because I have some of your meals here, and so I'm super excited. So if you're hearing the noise in the background, it's my water boiler going on. So I'm super pumped to have you take me through this, Zora. So yeah, tell us. So how long have you been with Leapin Lizard, and all that good stuff, and what have we done for you guys?
I thought you were going to tell me that. Because it has been, I think it had to be before you. I mean, how long has Leaping Lizard been around?
Leapin Lizard has been around 11 years as of April 1st.
Okay. And you, how long have you been there?
I've been there for 4 years. 4 years and like going and a half, 4.5 years.
4.5 years. I think we have been with them before, but let me show you what you guys are making for us currently. I hope. I got
Yes.
a pretty light here. Okay, so I like this. So these are all different stickers.
Love
that
them.
we put with different online orders. Maybe the first order gets this, second order gets that. So there is one. There is one. Don't be a jerky. And there is one. Oh, I like this one.
That one's so good. Which one? What does it say? Because it's backwards for me.
Oh, so how should I hold it?
That's okay. You can just
So
you can just read it. I think it's just going to be backwards.
You are the meat to my veggies.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
And then we have this one. Don't beat yourself up.
That's like one of my favorites.
Just kind of, be nice to yourself, and we don't always have to be perfect. And so that's that. And plus we send it with one of the soups. Which one is the one? Savoy mushroom. No, sorry, it's the Savoy. It's the cabbage soup. This one has lots of beets. So that's amazing. And what else do you make for us? The Wild Zora star.
Yes.
This one, Seeker of Happiness.
I love that.
Yeah, it's Maggie and Hannah made these, and they're really, really cute. And
they're so creative.
That's our marketing team. I can't do anything creative. I cook,
but it's like it's so fun because the thing is like obviously we do a lot of of your stickers. You guys have pre-printed bags, which you've had for forever, which is awesome. But it's super fun
But we started with you with the stickers.
Exactly.
Because we now pre-printed bags, that means like this, right? That means basically
totally.
The bag is all done and we just package into it till we get to actually a film, till we have a roll, right?
Right.
That's another step. But But we have been, you guys have been making our stickers. I wonder if Josh has a really old bar. Let me go see his desk. So you've been making
I
these
remember
stickers for us.
seeing you guys when you were at the very beginning. You had your kids labeling your bars at the kitchen table.
Yes. Oh my goodness, I found one. Oh my goodness. Okay, these are like so old. Yeah, this is September 25th. Oh, that's my birthday. 2014.
Oh my gosh.
That's my birthday. Okay, so this is the chili bar. And yes, you have, Chinese bags there, just like
Wow.
your size, whatever I found. We used to make them bigger as well. Then we went into a smaller size, and this what it, evolved into.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And you know what, Zora, the cool thing about it is the fact that there are so many businesses out there that are just starting out, and we get a lot of questions all the time that say, do we buy pre-printed bags? Do we start with labels? What do we do?
You start with labels every single time, unless you like to be in debt. If you prefer that, do that. But basically, in order to get any kind of I mean, with the it's all about volume, right?
Yes.
And if your product is unproven, if it's not selling yet, you don't know how much of it you're going to be able to sell, then you always have to go into the labels. And it's more labor. You spend sticking it. That was what the kids were doing, but it worked perfectly for us. And as we grew and needed the volume, then we went into the printed bags. But yeah, there were many evenings where I told our children that they're not working on their homeworks today. They're going to be instead putting stickers front and back. And by tomorrow morning, mommy needs 600 of them for the next day run.
I love that though. I'm so glad, and it's refreshing because you guys, you grew your brand, you're a family owned business, but you do have a success story. I mean, you're found in Walmarts all over the US, REIs. I mean, it's super cool to see, a local company from Colorado, Fort Collins, have your warehouse in Loveland to you can find you anywhere. And that's in Amazon.
Yeah. So it's, we grow one step at a time. We do some retail business in the stores, as you said, more on our website. And, I should give you the code. Do you want the code now?
Huh?
And also Amazon, of course. The 15% discount code.
Oh, yes. Okay. So what does that mean?
So it's just, if you go to our website and you put there at a checkout, Wild 15.
Wild 15.
Sorry, Get Wild.
Get Wild 15.
Get Wild 15, then you get a 15% off.
Awesome. Okay, that's so awesome. Thank you. And that's to all of our viewers. So if you just joined us, with Wild Zora right now, I mean, this is amazing because you guys are you're phenomenal. You have to check this out. Hi, Josh. You have to check this out. I'm about to make a meal right now, actually, because I have one. And so, Zora, I need you to walk me through this.
Okay, which one do you have?
I have Palisade. So I've got this one right here.
Okay, so you have the breakfast one.
I have the breakfast one.
That's a good choice for an afternoon snack. I like it either as a breakfast or as an afternoon when kind of energy is lower. Okay, so you just open it up.
Okay, I gotta open it up. Hold on, we're gonna do this. I've got my water.
Okay, you got your water, hot water. That's what you will need. Open it up. Oh, you have a banana as well.
I have a banana and I have nut butter.
Okay, nice. That will dress it up nicely. So normally, if you're in the nature, right, you would just warm up your hot water and you would pour it right into the package. And it says about 1 cup of water. I would start with that. And if it's still you can always add more water. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But if you make it at home, then just open it up, take out the Oxy pack. Yeah,
I'm doing this one-handed.
Oh my gosh, that's hard.
I got this without completely destroying myself. I can do this.
Careful.
Hold on.
Scissors.
We got this.
So just put it in a bowl and it will rehydrate. Maybe you might need a plate to put it on it, and you're at altitude, right? Are you in Dillon now?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
nice.
I have got it open. I'm taking the little dude out, right?
Yeah, don't eat the dude.
Okay, and then I put water in it.
Yeah, put it into the bowl.
Oh, pour it into the bowl.
Yeah, because if you're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
be in the woods, then you would pour it into the
Oh, this
baggie.
looks so good, everyone. I'm just gonna turn so you don't have to see me. I'm gonna turn this over. So I'm pouring it into the bowl right now, and this is all freeze dried right now.
Yeah. Oh, you have freeze dried fruits there. You have bananas, you have pineapple, you have mango. That's the freeze dried fruits. And
Okay.
then you have basically flaxseed meal in it. You have a lot of coconut, lots of nuts, and almond flour. And so there is it's vegan, but it's also paleo, so there is no gluten and no grain.
Okay. And now I'm pouring my water in, right?
Yeah, just pour in your water.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, enough. Okay, enough.
Okay, whoops. We're gonna have mush.
Water is like oats do, okay? Oats usually soak up a lot of water. So now mix it up.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this looks, and it smells amazing.
And there are only fruit powders. We don't add any sugar. That's like one thing that we don't compromise on, like quality of ingredients plus no added sugar, because I just think that sugar is the, it's the.
I love this.
So
okay, I'm gonna turn the camera back around so we can, and put it here. So then I need to cut up my banana, yeah?
Yeah, cover it with a plate. Cover it with a plate.
Cover it with a plate. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, and it will just rehydrate.
Okay.
It will only need like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, and now chop up your bananas.
Chop up my banana.
Mm-hmm. So normally, if you don't, if you're in the woods and you don't have banana and butter, I mean, the meal on its own is big enough. You have 520 calories. So
really?
Yes, in the package. So so you can split it with somebody, because that's a lot of food. Plus you're adding your own nut butter and stuff. So sometimes at home I just split it in half and I have 2 breakfasts out of it.
Okay. I've got perfect, and I'm getting my nut butter ready, and I have my nut butter and my banana all cut up. So if you want to see, there's one, there's the other.
Yeah, so the nut butter will just add a little more protein to it.
Okay.
You can use any kind of nut butter, almond, or peanut butter if you like, and obviously the fruit will just add a little more flavor to it as well. I sometimes put clarified butter or ghee in it, because it just adds fat, and fat's just fat is good.
Especially when you're outside, right? Because now, I mean, I'm in the mountains, by the way. So anybody who's like, where are you? I'm in the mountains, hunkered down. And so if I'm out there camping, obviously fat is going to just be super awesome for you to keep you warm at night and kind of sustain you throughout the entire night or the day if it's really cold.
Yeah. So you already have a lot of fat in it as well, because there are all the nuts, right? And all of that's fat. But just, extra clarified butter, ghee, or extra nut butter is really nice. Okay,
awesome.
So now you can all mix it in. I think it's going to be rehydrated.
Do you want me to put it in now? Should I do it now?
You can do it now, yeah.
Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna turn it around so you guys can see what this all looks like. So I'm taking my plate off. It looks so delicious. So it's obviously absorbed a lot more of the water, which is like phenomenal. I'm going to put my banana in. This is going to be so good. I have to tell you, Zora, I actually worked out right before this.
Oh, so you totally deserve it.
So I'm so excited right now. I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I've wanted for the last couple hours.
Yeah. And what kind of nut butter do you have there?
So I have almond butter right now.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm going to do just a scoop, scoopful, right?
Just a scoop. Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay. And then I'm just going to let it, because it's a little hard, but I'm going to let it just chill.
Maybe put a little more water in it, but not a whole lot. Don't make it too soupy.
Just a smidge.
Just a smidge. And this is going to be basically rehydrated, because the only thing that's freeze-dried in it are the fruits, and those rehydrate really quick. Like the meaty meals, the ones that have meat and veggies, those need maybe 10 to 15 minutes, depending on your altitude. It takes longer when you're higher up. And also we say put more water in it. Look, this is like cup and a half. But your breakfast meal or the flax meat, it's
I'm
gonna be all
eating a
detailed later.
bite.
Okay, have a bite and you let me know.
Oh my God. Everybody wishes they had this right now. That is so good.
And not too sweet, right?
No, it's perfect. And honestly, that banana just adds like that little bit of sweetness. You don't feel like you have to add a whole bunch of like sugar or anything to it. It is perfect.
And the flaxseed meal is actually full of antioxidants, so it's really good for you. And we do want to stay because we want to try to keep. I mean, we keep all the products paleo, so we're staying away from gluten and grain,
I love
and
it.
absolutely no added sugar in anything because I don't think it's needed. I mean, you have to get if you are sugar addict, then yes, you're gonna have to get used to the stuff that's doesn't have added sugar. It just your palate needs to get used to it because you
100%.
addiction.
No, I agree with that.
So
It is so delicious. If you haven't seen this, it's so good. And so if you just joined us and you haven't seen this, this is actually, of course, it's the Palisade. So I ripped it off with my teeth because I couldn't do it in one setting. This is delicious. And Wild Zora is just, I mean, they're being amazing. They're offering 15% off for any of their Wild Zora products with Get Wild 15, which is incredible. It's definitely worth it. You guys just are super cool. I have Chantel on here. She says, this is so awesome. Because really it is. And I know we've been working with you forever, but just in general, you guys are such a great family owned business and we appreciate everything.
but
Your
likewise,
support.
because Todd has been so nice to us, and as we were starting back in 2014, and we really needed, really good pricing, really good turnaround, and he has, and we live in Fort Collins as well, so often I would just go pick up the labels like the night before or something like that. He would have them ready. He would give us really great deal and just kind of, had patience with us to grow, and that was really, really important. And your guys' customer service is the best. And the turnaround time, that's what I want to mention, because it's just sometimes we have projects and we need stickers and labels immediately. Oh, you know what you're going to be doing for us, guys?
What?
We are going to be doing these meals because some people ask for them in like a bulk, because this is a single meal, so it's a one serving. But so we're going to make a big bag of 5 of these, and we already made the design for it, so I just need to bring it to you to make us labels for both sides, because that's going to be just a bigger bag. And for those, again, we're not expecting to sell a whole lot of these, so I'm not going to go into printed bags yet.
Sure.
That just isn't isn't wise.
That's a really
so
good
we're going to
point.
have a bunch of labels, and started this kind of hiking backpacking season as soon as we're allowed to get out.
Exactly. And I think that that's another point for businesses who decide, like, when do they do labels, when do they do pre-printed, and honestly it's a mixture. So we have people who grow to a certain scale and they want that pre-printed bag, and then they come back for those small runs that are just like, I need 500, and I don't want to spend $1 million on pre-printed bags for that small.
Right. You have to test it. I forgot to show you the honey sticks that we have and the ghee sticks, because we just got your labels. Do I have it here? Honey, do you have a honey label or ghee label anywhere? No, I think I have it downstairs. But that's another project that we just, we're just testing, see if people are going to, be buying it. So we go back to labels, make few, 1,000 at a time, and try it out.
That's really good. And I had a question. I did get a question on here I want to look at. Do kids like it? I'm always looking for a good breakfast food for my kiddo.
Okay, breakfast food. So these meat and veggie bars are like kind of more like a snack food. And as far as those, probably the most popular with the kids is the one with Parmesan cheese, unless you guys have a dairy allergy. but this one tastes like pizza because it has like tomatoes and Parmesan cheese in it and 100% grass-fed beef. The second most popular with kids is the barbecue, just because it's more traditional. It's not spicy. Um,
Okay.
and then for the breakfast, I would say the best seller is the Cliffside Coconut Berry.
Ugh.
That one has a lot of strawberries and blueberries, so a ton of antioxidants and plenty sweet as well. Even though this one that you just made, the Palisade, if you guys like tropical fruits, this one to me tastes a little sweeter just because it has the pineapple and the mango in it as well,
And the
banana.
coconut is like
Yeah.
so delicious.
And then we have this one, Butte, with cocoa and banana. So this one I probably wouldn't give to the kids because there are pieces of cocoa. So
Oh.
those are the little tiny black bits or kind of dark brown bits, and those are slightly bitter. Like they go really nice with the bananas, but for a kid, it can be like, this tastes. If they're used to sweet chocolate, sweet milk chocolate, then I would definitely start them off with the Cliffside and the Palisade. And what's coming in about 2 months, we're gonna be making these in a single serving.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you don't have to just be eating this, separating it because this is a big meal, but you need it. If you're going to need a big breakfast, 500 calories, and then you go on a big hike and your next meal is not going to be till the dinner time, that's what you need. But if you're going to
Absolutely.
be, sitting on your butt the whole day like Josh is here or I am, then we're just going to turn these into single serving, like a smaller that you can make at home or in an office into a cup.
Which is awesome. I mean, I would say like right now, if I was outside where I want to be, I would be eating the entire bag by myself and just it would sustain me all day long. But I can totally see how just kind of, but being at the office, I mean, that's what I find myself doing. I'm like, what can I do real quick? Kind of get my day going, but also feel full. I don't like
Yeah.
eating something and then being hungry about 30 minutes later.
Yeah. So that's kind of what's coming in about couple months, probably, hopefully less.
I love it though. And it's funny, Chantel was like, cool, gonna order them now. I mean, if you just joined us, like, what is it? Get Wild 15 gets you 15% off,
Get Wild
which
15,
is awesome. All Wild Zora products, like, that is is that on Amazon? Remind me, or is that on your website?
It's the discount you will get on our website, so wildzora.com. Amazon has been, we have all the flavors there, but currently some of them run out of stock.
Okay.
So we have been like producing like crazy to replenish Amazon. So for now, I would definitely go to our website, and later on in about 3 weeks, Amazon is going to have all of it as well. But there are a few flavors that we only keep for our website always.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Keep it exclusive for just people who come to us.
I love it. I love it. So please, like, if anything, check them out. You guys are just freaking awesome. We love you. We're so happy. I'm so glad we did this today. I mean, I've been literally looking forward to it since we talked about it last week. So, thank you so much.
Thank you, Courtney. Thank you so much. And awesome doing business with you. And
awesome doing business with you.
Oh, I really appreciated the little cup we got. When did you get the little thermos? That I have it at home.
Zora has so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have taken it. That's my morning cup. That's what I drink my.
I think I gave you guys one, so I need to give you guys both too, so you guys can share. You don't have to share it.
No rush. We're gonna give you some food.
I love it. Well, you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the sunshine down there, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye, Courtney. Thank you.
Bye. Have a good one.